It's been quite interesting looking at the option market and sort of wondering what's been going on as markets have been rising in August and volatility rising as well as priced in the option market. So SoftBank, they've made this very big purchase. The interesting thing is going to be, what do they do with them now? If we see a further setback, are they going to try and close these positions? And if they do close the positions, are we going to see some sort of further unwinding? And perhaps it's slightly reminiscent of what LTCM did going back to 1998. They had big positions that they then had to unwind. Is that going to lead to some sort of dislocation in markets? Now, I suspect that this isn't big enough to cause that, but certainly it's going to be causing a few worries at SoftBank, and that's why we've seen the share price fall.
So looking at the fundamentals then behind the tech sector, do you think we're in bubble territory now where investors should be trimming their positions in these tech stocks, or do you think that there's reason to continue putting fresh money to work in these tech stocks?
I think we're certainly in bubble territory, and bubble territory because there's so many good reasons to own these companies. These, if you sort of think of the big five, the Alphabet, Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Facebook, you think of those, how well they've done during the last few years, and then coronavirus has helped them sort of grow even more. And as a result, it's what everyone's talking about. And the bubble is not that these businesses aren't great businesses that are going to carry on growing. It's just the exuberance related to them. And remember, these are businesses with over $1 trillion worth of sales, high profit margins, profits of $250 billion in terms of EBITDA. They're already representing 20% of the US stock market. And given how big the US stock market is, that's 12%, just those five stocks, 12% of the MSCI World Index. So you've got exuberance on just a very small number of stocks. That's certainly bubble territory. The question, of course, is, if you go back to 1996, and Alan Greenspan talking about irrational exuberance then, and the market carried on rising for 4 years. I would be saying to people that this is a bubble type territory, but it doesn't mean that it's going to deflate now. That what we've seen in the last week or so is only an unwinding of the rise of the previous 2 weeks. There's still a lot of reasons to own these, but be really careful, trim holdings. Those five stocks represent perhaps 12% of the world index. Look at the percentage weighting you've got. If you're 15 or 20% and you're overweight those, then be aware of that. But if you've got 30, 40% of your portfolio in there, then that's a really big risk you're taking.